It's the Dino and Joe show. My name is Dino, and that right there, that man is Joe.
That's what I've heard.
Yes. So I don't know if you caught it at the very beginning. Did you hear it in your headphones? Did you hear the opener? Did you hear
I did.
the new theme song?
That was a kicker. I no, wait. The kids now say it's a bop, meaning it
Oh,
is just a fantastic little
I was
piece of
still
music.
stuck on banger, but it's
Yeah,
not really a
banger
banger.
too.
But yeah, so that is our new theme song that was created by my 10-year-old son. He said, "Dad, I'm going to make you a theme song." And he went out and did it. So we're gonna run with that for a while. And yeah, that's our new self-produced theme song instead of ripping one off the internet.
I just want to say,
Yes,
your 10-year-old son
yes.
has more talent than probably the both of us combined, because neither of us could do that.
No, no, I have no ability. Like, I can tell you what a record's a hit record. I can tell
Yeah,
you when a song is going to be big, right? I
of
can tell
course.
you some of those songs that aren't necessarily going to be big, but are still really solid records that you would play on the radio all the time. But if you said to me, "Hey, here's whatever program you use, something off his phone, uh, could be something downloaded, I don't know." But if you
Right.
said to me, "Hey, go make something," I'd be like, "No,
I don't know what to do.
I have no idea how to do that."
Well, that's more embarrassing for me. I have a bachelor's degree in music theory and composition. Composition. So if you want an orchestral piece, I got you, man. I will orchestrate the bejesus out of that. But you want me to make a theme song for an almost new hit popular show up to like a good amount of subscribers? Yeah, I'm out on that one.
Yeah, we are up to 11 subscribers.
Thank each and every one of you because you're listening right
Absolutely.
now.
Thank you, Mom, and my
Yep,
sister. And it's the
literally,
award show. Thank you,
it
actually.
is.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is
And your
from start.
mom and your sister.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. We have 11 subscribers. So I will say it. If you like what you're hearing so far, which I'm sure that you are,
You
let's
have
be
to.
honest.
You have.
This is amazing.
This is outstanding.
Um, and I mean, I'm just saying it because, it's
You
the
speak
truth.
the truth. Exactly. Exactly. See, you can't
Uh,
get this kind of witty repartee anywhere else on the
That's
internet. That's
right.
for damn
I
sure.
mean, you could try. You
Yeah.
can Google it. It won't happen. Yeah, smash the. I don't know why why do people say smash the like button? What? Why do you have to smash it? Just press the like button. Subscribe. Like we do this like every week.
Yeah.
There's always something that's at least entertaining for 10 minutes,
Hmm.
and then you can go on your merry
That's
way.
fine. Yeah. Do what you got
Yeah.
to do.
So I just broke every cardinal rule of radio and told you to go somewhere else after you're done. Like don't stay with us. Just
I
go.
I have a question.
Yes.
When you were in radio,
Uh huh.
I assume you took callers.
Oh, absolutely. That's my favorite part.
How many? And you need to be honest, and then
Yeah.
you can guesstimate. I don't expect
Sure,
you to know
sure,
off the top of your head.
sure.
My favorite thing I've ever heard is first time, long time listener, first time caller. How many times do people actually say that?
Nah. No, I
Never.
mean maybe a talk show
Okay.
or in music radio. No, usually there's two calls that you get in music. Well, I'll say it back. There's three calls you get in music radio. Okay,
Mhm.
one is I want to hear my favorite song. Can you
Okay.
play Britney Spears? Right.
Okay.
You
Sure.
get two, which is you suck. Click.
Fair.
Which
Okay.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
opinions
Both ends of
everywhere.
the spectrum.
And then you get the person that thinks that you're giving something away because they heard you talk and they just automatically went, "Am I caller number 10?"
Yeah.
And you were like, "I'm not even giving something away right now." So
That's funny.
yeah,
Quick story.
sure.
I am a huge Jerry Seinfeld fan. Love him. Think the guy's hilarious. He
Well, we
was
did model our show
just
after, like,
vaguely,
just a little bit. When
just
you talk about a
vaguely,
fresh breath and nothing, and
a
it's two
little bit.
guys talking about everything and nothing,
Yeah, a
it's
little bit.
kind of like we kind of said, "Hey, let's run with that."
I mean, so maybe you understand where my appreciation of Jerry Seinfeld came from, but I was. I'll be honest with you. I'm so sorry to you. I never really listened to the radio. I was never a radio person. I
Sure.
was a person who got the music from iTunes or wherever it was and listened to it on my own in my car because I like to narrate my own
Right.
way along. But I
But
was
you
listening to the
were,
radio. No,
yeah,
go
you're
ahead.
part of a different generation of radio
100%.
listener, right?
Yes,
Like when I grew up,
absolutely.
you had no other choices. There's no internet,
Right.
right? You your entertainment was TV or the radio, and parents weren't going to let you sit in front of the TV all day. And so the radio was always with you, right? It was on in the car, which is where 90% of radio listening is now done. And you didn't have other choices. Like to hear what new songs were coming out, you had to listen to the radio. You didn't have any other source to go get that.
Mhm.
And then
Well,
MTV came along and it added to it, right? It it took away from some radio listenership,
yeah,
but at the same point, it drove radio listenership because it was like, oh, I saw this in MTV, now I want to hear it on the radio.
right. I also had the thick case of CDs
Sure.
before I used the iPad or iPod and stuff. But well, I'll be honest, I kind of lost my train of thought now. I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about.
You said you had a quick story.
I did have. Oh, there it is. Nope. Yep, there it is. Jerome Sein. Yes, Jerry Seinfeld. So I was listening to the radio because
Did
my
you just
CD
say
player was.
Jerome Seinfeld?
That's his real name. I don't know if you know that.
I did not
His
know
name is
that.
Jerome.
No way.
Yep, look it up.
Okay. All right.
Jerome
No, I believe
Seinfeld.
you. I had no idea.
Uh, he was giving away something. This guy on the radio. I think my CD player was broken, whatever reason. I was listening to the radio. The guy was like, "We're giving away two, front row tickets to Seinfeld's show at the Vic Theater or wherever it was."
Right.
Fantastic. I wanted that. 10th caller. So I immediately, what's the number? Blah, 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 blah. Did you ever do this?
Hmm.
If you were not the 10th caller, did you still pick up and say, sorry, man, you're not the 10th caller?
Usually what I would do is I'd hit the phone and go, caller number one, try again. Caller number two, try
Yep.
again.
Yep.
So because the phone has a punch pad on it,
Sure.
right? And it's the same number, but it lights up in different channels, right? And you just punch the channel and say, "Hey, you're caller number one." Boom. Hey, you're caller number two. Boom. Hey, you're caller
Yep.
number three.
Yes.
So yeah, that's how that worked.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if this person was being unnecessarily like awful to me. I was caller number 11, but
Okay.
he opens the line up and says, "Hey, congratulations. You were so close. You're calling number 11. You get nothing." And then hung up. And I've never wanted to drive to a radio station and punch somebody in the throat before. That was so unnecessary. Like,
That person is on your list of people you want to punch in the face.
oh, without question. No, in the throat. Throat
Oh, in the
specifically.
throat punch.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God. That was
Yeah.
because that's the one thing I want. I still haven't ever seen the guy live. He's gonna
Oh,
retire eventually.
messing with the colors was my favorite part of being on the radio. That's the
Really?
best part. Yeah,
That,
absolutely. That's what keeps you sane because you sit there and listen to the same songs over and
that's fair.
over and over. And what you do is you talk over the front, at least in top 40 radio or contemporary hit radio, what they call CHR.
Right.
Um, you talk over the intro of the song or the outro of the song. And so your headphones are up, you talk, you pull your mics down, and then you turn the song down. I have no idea what is in the middle of 90% of the songs I ever played because I never heard them,
I've
right?
never listened to it.
Never heard them that much. You'd always hear the beginning, you'd always hear the end, and you have a countdown clock that's counting the song backwards. So you can
Right.
see how much time is left in the song. So you look up and you see you have plenty of time, right? Or whatever. And you don't literally listen to the middle of the song because that's when you're getting your next song ready or taking your phone calls or doing whatever you're doing.
Right.
When it used to be live radio and you were actually in the studio doing an actual show, that really doesn't exist today. Most of them are pre-recorded
Right.
and one person's doing that show out of another city and they're never actually in your market. All this what they call voice tracking,
Yep.
um, and I did some of that too when I worked for a very large radio company, um, and I voice tracked other shows. And so yeah, it took the localization away from radio, but
Right.
at the same point, like that was the fun was the callers.
Yeah.
That live interaction was what made it great and what made it really cool to do, right?
Yeah.
And then you bank phone calls. Like, so somebody calls and requests a song that you're not going to play for another 2 hours. You bank that and then play it 2 hours in front of that song.
Oh,
So it sounds like it's spontaneous, right? It's all,
that makes sense.
there's a theater to
Yeah.
radio that you don't see when you're just listening. You hear it and it sounds flawless and it sounds like
Right.
it's supposed to, which obviously is what they want to do.
Right.
Um, but yeah, the prep that goes into it is amazing to get it to where you get a full show. And some guys were great. They could put on a pair of headphones and in 4 hours make it sound like it was amazing. And some people had to prep night and day to do a 4 hour show.
Hmm.
The talent levels are just amazingly different.
Crazy.
I was a guy who prepped a lot.
Okay.
I was not a guy that walked in with a pair of headphones and could do 4 hours and make it, that entertaining. Like I would set up what I was going to talk about or what bits we are going to run, unless something current happened that you could just play off of.
Right.
But a lot of the show prep I did was way in advance so that I had a show that was entertaining because I was not the guy that put on a pair of headphones and just said, "Hey, we're going to talk about this."
Right. Hmm.
At that time, as I matured, it got a little bit different. But
Of course. Cool.
Yeah. So I have something for you.
For me,
Yes. We're going to hopefully test your brain a little bit today.
I like testing my brain.
So, you, my friend, claim to be, because I don't know if you are or not, but you claim to be an Office expert, the TV show The Office.
This is accurate. I am.
So, remind the listeners you are on a team that does Office trivia.
Correct. So in 2019 we found out that the office trivia was something that existed in my area,
Okay.
and this was probably April or May of 2019 is when it really started. And we just did it once for fun, and we're like, that was fun, and we won. Okay, great. And then we found more and more and more. But the thing is, we found out that a lot of them were by the same company. So we didn't want to take a chance of stating
Right.
that we were 10-time champions because they used the same questions. So
Right.
we found a couple different companies, went to different places, like a pretty far away ways from our house.
Yes.
And yes, we are a 10-time champion.
10 times. All right. So, this should be then easy for you. This should be,
Keep in mind there are two of us on the team, but I am confident in my abilities.
okay.
Let's do
So
this.
I have gone out and found. There's actually more questions than I thought too. By the way, it's gonna be great. Have found 46
Oh, that's a
what are
number.
labeled impossible,
Ooh,
uh, the
uh,
office trivia questions.
this is going to be
Uh,
embarrassing, I feel, but
this
we're
is
going to
this
try.
is gonna run a full show. So what we'll do is I think we'll do this in two halves.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right. So we'll rack up your score for part one, and
Okay.
then we'll come back and do part two because we'll let you take a break and rest
Okay.
and
Rest the old
figure.
noggin.
So,
Appreciate
are
it.
we ready?
Probably not, but we're going to do it anyway.
Let's see if we can stump Joe. And I'm going to start off with an easy one just to get you warmed up, just to get
Just
you
warm me up.
thinking, get all the juices flowing and all that office knowledge in the back of your brain to the front of your brain. What is the name of Michael Scott's screenplay?
The screenplay would be Threat Level Midnight.
Yes, very good. I knew you'd get that one right away. Ding, 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 ding.
If I didn't get that one, embarrassment.
How did Ryan the Temp burn down the office?
He was trying to. Oh no, hold on. Ryan didn't start the fire. He put something in the microwave. What was it? Was a cup of noodles. I feel like he put cup of noodles in the microwave.
He left his cheese pita in the toaster oven.
That's what it was. That's
Oh,
okay. That's okay.
it's
That's
one
okay.
and one.
1-1.
Oh,
Just to be clear, I'm not making excuses, but my partner is the earlier seasons. I am probably
oh,
season four
we
and
are.
later, but
We're
that's fine.
question two in, and you're already
It's okay.
qualifying.
No, it's okay. Here we go.
What
Let's
is
keep doing this.
Andy known as on the internet by the final episode?
Baby Wawa.
Very good. What is Angela's favorite cat called?
Sprinkles.
Very good. What song does the cast dance down the aisle to at
Oh,
Jim and Pam's wedding?
so here's, in fairness, I don't know the name of the song, but it's like double your pleasure, double your fun. It's like the big YouTube thing that everybody danced down the aisle to that year. I don't know the name of the song though. That is, I will not accept that as a wrong because I know the song. I just
Oh,
don't know
that's
the name
wrong.
of it.
That's wrong. It's called Forever by Chris Brown.
Damn it! I don't know Chris. Okay, that's fine. I'll
Oh,
take it.
that's
But
awesome.
I'll know I knew it, and I
Okay.
just sang.
All right. Hey, as long as you believe, right?
I
As
do.
long as you feel good about you.
I do.
Question number six. When Dwight is explaining his perfect crime,
Yes.
what's the name of the girl?
Tiffany.
It
It's
is
Tiffany from
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Yeah. Do you like how I threw that in there?
I did.
Okay. In his perfect crime, his significant other is named Tiffany. In
That is
his perfect crime, Dwight tells the girl he'll go to Mexico. But where does he go to instead because he doesn't trust her?
oh, Canada.
Very good. Canada. Oh, you're doing real well. This one, I'll be amazed if you get this. What's Creeb's website, which is actually just a Word document that
Oh
Ryan
no,
set
there's
up for
word
him?
pause time. There
Yes.
was a bad network quality moment, and I missed the entire question. Please repeat.
Okay. Number eight. What's
Yes.
Creed's website, which is actually
Oh,
just a Word document that Ryan set up
okay.
for him?
Okay. Okay. Uh, www
Hmm.
dot Creed Thoughts. Hold on. I know it's www.creedthoughts.gov. Oh man, we actually had this before and it was not easy.
Oh, it's definitely not easy. I give you that. Like I was like, what? I remember this episode. I was still
www.creedthoughts.
like, holy cow, I can't
Okay,
remember that.
www.creedthoughts.gov/creed thoughts.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It is
Dot
www.creedthoughts.gov.ww slash
www
creed
forward
thoughts.
slash. Okay, that's fine. That's okay.
An expert. What food does Michael force Kevin to eat?
Broccoli.
That's very good. What is the name of Meredith's stripper son?
Jakey.
Very good. Number 11. What song does Angela sing in karaoke?
Little drummer boy.
Wow. What passport other than the US does Creed have?
Well, he showed me his name was Charles Schneider in his U.S. passport, and that's who he transfers. He transfers all of his debt to.
Uh-huh.
Um, oof. I can remember everything else about that scene, but what other passport? Um, I'm gonna say German, but I know that's not right.
It's not right.
Chinese?
It is Swiss.
Yes.
Oh. All right. You are 7 right and 4 wrong.
Don't love those numbers, but that's okay. I still
Question
think
number
it's
13. Yes.
wrong, but that's just me.
I'm sorry, what?
No,
What?
no, no, no.
What?
I would have given me the Chris Brown, but that's fine.
Oh, I would not have because you didn't
No,
get the name of the song. Number 13. And so I didn't. What items are in the teapot that Jim gave to Pam for Secret Santa?
a yearbook picture of his and a
Yes.
note.
Yes. I feel like I should have the Jeopardy thing going right now.
Hold on, you. Oh, yearbook's a picture. Oh, that's it.
Mini golf pencil
Oh, from the yeah.
and hot sauce packets. Ooh, it's been a while since this champion has sat in front and studied, apparently.
I mean, it's been a while since I've.
About to dethrone the champion. Question number 14.
Yeah,
How much money does Michael donate to Oscar's nephew's charity, not realizing that it's a per mile donation?
25.
$25. Very good. What is the name of the senator that Angela marries and Oscar has a romantic relationship with?
Oh, why? In God's name, can't I think of his name right now?
Because the pressure's on?
It really is, and it's
Because you said that
and
you were like this
well, the other thing
savant
is,
of the office?
well, I am, but the thing is, again, I am a team, so what I don't know,
Yeah.
she does. Hold on, Senator. He's a state senator. First of all, let's just get that clear.
Okay, but
Robert, state senator Robert Stanton. State senator Lipton. Robert Lipton.
oh, very good. Very good. Finish this quote. This should be an easy one. Bears beats.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yes, very good. What are the themes of each of the 3 rooms at Shroot Farm, also known as the Beats Motel?
Agriculture. Oof. Ooh, that's a. These are some good questions. I really like these questions. Agriculture. I don't know if I have anything other than agriculture.
Agriculture is not correct.
It's not. Hold on. Then hold on. Yeah. Then I don't know.
America, irrigation, and nighttime. And that is the best frozen face ever. Right there. You are so networked out right now.
It's killing me, and I don't understand how. I pay
Okay.
for Read them again to me. What are the correct answers?
America,
Yes.
irrigation, and
Yes.
nighttime.
Irrigation is the one I was thinking of with that. That's stupid. That's fine. We will persevere.
Question number 18.
18. And
Mose is
what's my tally? Hold on. What's my tally? Just so I
you
know it up
are
here.
9 correct and 5 wrong.
Better numbers. Okay.
But that can't be right.
Yeah, I was like, didn't you say we're number 18?
Yeah, we're in number 18. I forgot to mark a couple slashes somewhere along the
They're on
line.
the, they're on the
Yes.
right side.
Yeah, probably so. Mose is one of how many of Dwight's cousins?
32. No, that can't be right. I'm thinking of a different show now.
You've left and gone to another show.
16?
You said that with so much confidence. I can't believe you're going to get it wrong.
No, I didn't. That was my 16. I went up at the end. That was a
That's what
very
I
big
meant.
question mark.
Sarcasm didn't translate there.
Oh,
He's one of 70.
of 70 first cousins, each one better than the next. Yep. See, you say it, it comes back.
Right. What is Creed's biggest fear?
I'm playing the episode in my head. It's not mummies. That's Kevin. Being alone. That's Kelly. He's dressed inappropriately in a Halloween costume. Damn it. Snakes?
It is snakes. Very good. Number 20. Finish this classic Kelly Kapoor quote. Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Number one.
How dare you?
Yes, very good.
I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you? That's great. That's one of my favorites.
What was this one you'll get? This one I absolutely threw in here because I know that you love it. What was the name of the a cappella group that Andy sang
Here comes trouble.
in? Can you please tell the story of when you met him?
Yes. So,
Normally
first of
these
all,
stories we come out of nowhere. Like I
correct.
want to throw that out there. Normally our stories are like you are not prepared for what I'm about to say, and I'm not prepared for what you're about to say. But we've known each other a long time, and you literally have met Andy from The Office. It is
I
one of
have.
my absolute favorite things in the world. So
He's a
please, if
super
you could just tell the story.
so I'm sure he's a listener. So I just want to say first thing, and Ed, thanks for listening. No, but seriously, I met
He's
Ed
one of our
Helms.
11 subscribers.
He's
We
one of our
managed
11
somehow to get Ed from The Office to
Ed
subscribe
Helms.
out of 11 people.
He still is, as far as I know, part of a band called the Lonesome Trio,
Yes.
and it's friends of his from Oberlin College in Ohio, I believe. And so they were friends for a very long time. He was on the Daily Show, still doing that. He was making all these movies in The Office, still doing that. And I saw that the Lonesome Trio was coming to a Chicago area venue, and I was like, I want to go and meet the guy, or try to meet him at least. They play kind of like folksy Americana bluegrassy type
Yeah.
music, which I
Yeah.
love. That's one of my favorite types of music. And I bought the album, loved it, went there. Guy was super nice. Um, we you know, we got there and we were talking and we were like, let's go meet the guy because like it's a very small space. Not It's actually called Space. It's in Evanston, Illinois. Not huge, very small, very intimate. And like the stage is there. You walk 40 steps, and that's where the dressing room is
Right.
for the
Right.
talent.
Sure.
And obviously, Ed was not want. I wouldn't blame him. Everybody's there for him. Like, let's be
Yes.
honest. They want to talk
Sure.
about the Office or his movies or whatever.
Absolutely. Right.
I and my friend specifically did not want to talk to him at all about The Office or movies that he made. He was there very clearly about music.
The music. Yeah.
We wanted to make it about music.
Sure.
I went to school for music. And my buddy went to school for music. It made sense. So we stood around. We were waiting. Like we talked to the other two guys just because we didn't want to be, bogus about everything. But he finally came out. We waited in line. We talked to him. Everybody's harassing him about the office. Oh, can you sign this, Andy? He's like, no, I'm not going to do that. And it's like, okay, whatever.
That's
And
not why I'm
see,
here.
you can't blame him. It's not why the
Right.
guy's there.
Right.
And he we finally got up to him. Like, hey, huge, great show, fantastic. Weren't you in an a cappella band in Oberlin? He was like, yeah, I was in. I forget what he said it was called. Like, I'll make it up, the Do Re Migos or something. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So, yeah, we were doing the same thing.
Wait a minute. You just made up a name for an a cappella group. And you just called it the Do Re Migos.
Yeah,
Like
that's a
that just came
freaking
off the top of your head. Like
that's a
you'd
great
have said, "Hey
name.
Dean, make up a name for an a cappella group," I'd have been like, "Oh, I have no idea." You're like, "Oh, the Do Re Migos,"
Well,
whatever.
I mean, I
Like
did go to
everybody
music
just thought
school. I'm
that.
not completely off
Everybody
my
would just been like, "Oh yeah, that one.
the Do
Oh,
Re
that one's
Migos.
taken.
That's a
Oh man, I always wanted that."
so I told him that, and in fairness, I didn't necessarily just think it up off the top of my head. It was in there before because I've definitely heard it before.
Right.
But whatever. Hold on. I also want to do this as proof.
Hey, look at that.
That is him and me.
Go. Right.
Uh, but he was a super nice guy. But yeah, we were talking about acapella, and once we started talking about common interests in music, like he was smiling in that photo. He actually had fun with us. Like there were a lot of other people waiting, and he was
So
talking to
guys
us.
back there going, "Why are you guys holding up the nine? I want to talk about the office."
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, cool." So like we just ended up talking with him the whole night. It was a really fun experience. It was really
That's
cool.
very cool. All right. I gave you a little break there. Question number 22. Two more left in this episode. What vegetable does Toby bet the office they can replace Creed's apple with without him noticing?
Onion.
No, that is not
Wait,
correct.
hold on. What vegetable can they replace his apple?
That's the second best frozen face I've seen.
I gotta get better internet
High
speeds.
quality internet over there. What vegetable does Toby bet the office they can replace Creed's apple with without him noticing?
Apple with. I'm sticking with onion. I know you said it's not right, but I don't know what else it would be.
Potato.
Yeah. Okay. I will gladly accept that one. I don't remember that at all.
All right. And then the last question, and we're halfway through the quiz, and then I'll go back and tally up the scores, and we'll update on our next show what your standings are. But I'm pretty sure you got 7 wrong so far. Um, what song does Dwight sulk to in his car over Michael and New Temp Ryan's budding friendship?
Okay. He's sitting in the car. I want to say it's Fog Hat, but I don't think that's right. I'm not gonna guess and embarrass myself further. I don't know.
It's Everybody Hurts from REM.
Damn it. Because I was thinking of the other time when he was
Let's.
super sad that he lost Angela, and he was
Yes.
playing the recorder.
Yes, he was.
That's what kept coming to my head, and I knew that was not right.
Uh, 8 wrong.
Out of how many so far?
Out of my unofficial tally, 8
Yeah.
wrong out of 23.
Okay. That's a passing grade in my favor, I think.
I don't know if that's passing.
Uh, yeah, probably not, but that's okay.
All right. So we will come back and we will uh, do part 2 of what are some of the most impossible office questions that I could find for you to test your
Okay.
skills and knowledge. I'm sorry, what's your team name again?
Scrantonicity 3,
Yes.
TM.
We'll be looking for members soon when they kick out Joe. It's the Dino and Joe show.